All right. I'll give it just a quick hot minute for some people to jump in here. Um, for those that did not get it, I walked outside. I was outside working on the Jeep. I'm all hot and sweaty and came back in and looked at my phone and I had messages. The jury has come back already. That is insanely fast. Absolutely insanely fast. I cannot believe they returned a verdict that quickly. Um, yeah, I see Pitbull. That I don't think in a case like this, I have never seen a jury come back that fast. All right, so for the fine, they gave her $0 for a fine, and for a sentence, they gave her 10 years. Nope, Pitbull, 10 years. So she has to do 5 years minimum before she's eligible for parole. And keep in mind, just because she's eligible for parole doesn't mean she makes parole. I honestly initially thought 5 to 10, but man, if you had seen Bo's dad on the stand, I mean, it was heartbreaking. I honestly thought it would be more like 25. So, um, it's what the jury thought was fair, and I mean, how can we criticize them? I mean, they saw things that you didn't see, and autopsy photographs, etc., so forth. And honestly, based on what I've heard about Bo and his character, he would forgive her. I mean, it just seems like that's the kind of guy he is. I wouldn't be that forgiving if somebody shot me. I can tell you that much. But he just seems like that kind of person. Very strong faith, church going. Uh, I'm getting text messages, people alerting me that the verdict is in. So, like I said, I'm all hot and sweaty. It's outside. I I will say I'm surprised by the verdict. I honestly thought it would be more. Um, but again, I'm not going to question the jury. It's they're the ones that found him guilty. We didn't criticize them for that. How can we say that they're wrong about whatever time they decide is fair? I don't think that that's the right thing to do. Respect the jury, respect their verdict, and that's it. So 10 years, she has to do 5 before she's eligible for parole. In all honesty, she will very likely make her first parole unless she does something stupid in prison, kills somebody or something really stupid. Um, so she'll be 36 before she's eligible for parole. If she makes parole, it'll take her another year to get out. So she'll do 5.5 to 6 years um, before she's out. So she's 37 or so. She could come back from this. She could go on to have a life, and of course she's going to be a badge bunny while she's in prison. All the union thugs will be writing her and sending her money. She will want for nothing in prison, and you can believe the prison officials, prison guards up there will make sure she is well taken care of. Um, the Dallas Police Union right now is really upset. You can believe that. This district attorney up there in Dallas County is actually prosecuting crooked cops that do wrong. The biggest thing that came out of this was that the union has been exposed. How the police officers get preferential treatment has been exposed, and lots and lots of people were paying attention, and that has hurt the union. So that district attorney up there, when they run for re-election, is going to have a hard time because there's no way they're going to get a union endorsement. Not going to happen. And here in Harris County, we have a similar problem. Although, the district attorney here is only going after crooked cops in high-profile cases, very high-profile cases like the Tuttle murder. Other than that, they don't too much prosecute crooked cops. But I'm going to be pushing for them to prosecute some crooked cops here in the very near future. And we'll get to that later. But so again, I'm going to recap, and then I'm going to jump off here and go finish what I was doing. Amber Guyger's wrapped up now. She received $0 fine and a 10-year prison sentence. She's eligible for parole after 5 years of that sentence. Based on what I saw, I don't believe that she's actually remorseful for what happened. She's remorseful in that it hurt her life, but she doesn't care about Bo. She does not care at all. The family is pursuing a civil suit against the city of Dallas and Amber Guyger, and I believe the apartment complex as well. But that is all I know, guys. So there it is. If you want to go over and catch, one of the mods could post a link in the chat over here to the live stream, that would be helpful. So if you guys want to go over there and watch the live stream, and I urge everybody, go and look at this trial, look at the testimony, the evidence given, go through everything, because the district attorney really put the police union and the preferential treatment that these police officers receive, even when they're off duty. They really put a light on that. They really put a light on that. And that's important. Everybody needs to see this. Everybody does. Because we've got to take back control of these police departments. We've got to get the unions out. And I'm not anti-union. Unions, thank you, Lanley. Unions are put in place to ensure safe working conditions. And that's not what they're doing. They're ensuring that you can't fire a crooked cop. It is almost impossible to fire a crooked cop, a unionized police officer. And that's just wrong. You got to give the chiefs of police, and don't get me wrong, there's plenty of crooked chiefs of police out there, you know, but we've got to get the chiefs back in charge. And as long as the unions are in place, that can't happen. So that's it, guys. Y'all be safe. And again, there are links in the description to some of the trial footage. Get over there and have a look, and I will see you again soon. You be safe and have a good day.